In addition to her reputation for beauty and sensuality, Angelina Jolie is one of Hollywood's most well-known and influential actors. However, have you ever given the lifestyle of this affluent celebrity any thought? You may learn everything there is to know about Angelina Jolie's opulent lifestyle in this video. I challenge you before we begin. In order to enable notifications, you must click subscribe and select all. However, let's get going. Career. Angelina Jolie is a well-known Hollywood actress and director who was born in Los Angeles, California in 1975. She comes from a creative family and had already been in a movie alongside her father when she was just 5 years old. However, she formally followed her career and became well-known as an actor after starring in the film Cyborg 2. Jolie was soon becoming well-known in movies and receiving praise for her roles. The films Girl Interrupted, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, Wanted, Salt, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and Maleficent are just a few of her most popular productions. She is so significant in cinematography that she has already received roughly 47 honors, including 3 Golden Globes and an Oscar. Angelina is a well-known figure who has created a lasting legacy by entertaining people worldwide and serving as a fantastic example of female attractiveness. Present-day mansion. Throughout their life together, the well-known and ex-Hollywood couple Brad Pitt and Angelina have owned numerous opulent mansions that are worth mentioning. Jolie, who is now separated, resides with her 6 kids in a stunning home in Los Feliz, a posh area in Los Angeles. The property, which is more than 10,000 square feet in size, features a mansion that is more than 7,500 square feet and was constructed in 1913. It is also full of green space. 6 luxurious bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a library with shelves that reach the ceiling, a well-designed kitchen with white furniture and a breakfast table, a rustic wine cellar, a gym with a view of the pool, a guest house that doubles as a private office, and a lovely pool area for hot days are all features of the actress's home. This artist has already stated that her favorite feature of the property is the large backyard, which gives her lots of room to walk and reflect. Given the abundance of trees and plants surrounding the house, the setting also appears to provide Angelina with a great deal of privacy. For the trivial sum of $25 million, the actress bought the mansion in this area in 2017 so that the kids may be near their father. A French castle. A farm in Provence, France, is another well-known home where Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie used to spend a lot of time on vacation. The expansive 500-hectare property is mostly used for grape cultivation in order to produce the renowned red and rosé Miraval wines. The spectacular 35-room country home, which was constructed in the 17th century, resembles a medieval fortress. The pair even held a private celebration of their 2014 nuptials there. With the century-old winery producing 150,000 bottles annually, the property is an investment rather than a pleasure. Additionally, the former couple's separation talks are still ongoing for the magnificent castle, which was bought in 2008 for almost $60 million. Take a vacation in Asia. Angelina has a hiding place in the center of Cambodia's forest, a country in Southeast Asia, where she may lay her head and re-establish her connection with herself. The artist fell in love with the area, which is where she owns an 18.5-acre home. It is also where her first son, Maddox, was born, and where she was inspired to start her career as a director with the film First They Killed My Father. On the property, she not only constructed a house for her family, but also the headquarters of the Maddox Jolie Pitt Foundation, a group that assists nearby rural communities and advocates for environmental conservation. Furthermore, not much else is known about the property. However, it is known that the Muse, who spent some time there in seclusion before declaring her separation, constantly travels there when she needs to rest. Brad and Angelina's mansion. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie held a home in New Orleans, Louisiana's famed French Quarter, when they were married. The house is bordered by a number of other homes and is situated in the city's main and oldest district. Brad Pitt has occasionally been spotted engaging with his admirers at the actor couple's home, which was constructed in 1830 and retains all of the 19th century colonial architecture, including an ironworks exterior. The house's interior is old but opulent, with incredibly fine furnishings that give the impression that it was built in a bygone era. Some sources claim that the couple's 7,500 square foot residence sold for roughly $4.9 million in 2016. Automobiles. People view Angelina as a strong, self-reliant woman. It makes sense why the artist is constantly spotted in fancy cars. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, a 4x4 with a V6 engine that typically costs $35,000, is one of the vehicles she has been spotted driving. Jolie has also owned a Ford Explorer, which must have cost her at least $39,595 in 2011, a GMC Acadia, which cost roughly $50,000, a Chevrolet Suburban, a large SUV that can cost up to $75,000, a 2013 Lexus LS460F sedan, which is worth about $88,000, a Jaguar XJL, which is a more recent, more complete model that can cost up to $90,000, a Range Rover Vogue, which is a powerful and opulent car that costs more than $100,000 in its most recent iteration, and a 2007 BMW Hydrogen 7, a cutting-edge vehicle with a V12 engine that runs on liquid hydrogen. Additionally, the car went for about $120,000 back in the day. Yacht celebrities. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are extremely wealthy and don't cut corners when it comes to spending their cash on unusual adventures. Tours on super yachts were among the activities the ex-couple enjoyed doing with their kids, which are not available to many people worldwide. According to some reports, the couple had their own boat, but there are no trustworthy documents proving they bought it or whether they only paid to hire it for a season. However, it is known that they have already been seen taking pleasure in the opulent 121-foot-long Ghost 2 luxury yacht. In addition to carrying up to 110 guests, the ship can house up to 12 people in its 5 roomy apartments, with 4 dining rooms, 2 spacious outdoor decks, and even a hot tub where you can unwind in total seclusion. The super yacht is beautifully decorated and resembles a 5-star hotel. Additionally, in addition to other costs that must be paid individually, the rental fee for this boat is up to $150,000 for a week. In other words, it costs more than $21,000 every day. Jet. The fact that Angelina Jolie pursued her own pilot's license in 2004 is evidence of her obsession with flying. The pop star obtained the Cirrus SR-22 model, one of the safest single-engine aircraft, after completing flight training. This aircraft can carry up to 5 passengers and has a highly stylish and comfortable interior. It can attain a maximum speed of 338 kilometers per hour. Additionally, it costs about $800,000 to purchase such a plane in its most recent iteration. However, Brad Pitt and Jolie are both skilled pilots, and in 2012, she gave him a helicopter. According to reports, the type in question was an Augusta Westland A109A Mk2, which cost $1.6 million at the time and could carry up to 8 passengers. Isn't that a magnificent gift? Luxurious things. Being a representation of beauty, sensuality, and attitude, Angelina Jolie has a devoted following. The singer receives a lot of attention and admiration for her expensive clothing and accessories whenever she is featured in the media. She has a lot of money to spend on brands after all. For instance, she walked the red carpet at the 2009 Oscars with a 65-carat Lorraine Schwartz ring and a pair of 115-carat emerald earrings, which are estimated to be valued over $3.5 million. Angelina and Brad had a sizable and opulent collection because they are both excellent artists and understand how to appreciate art. It is estimated that the ex-couple spent approximately £1 million on pieces by renowned painter Banksy at a London auction in 2007. However, these luxuries may also be investments. The unique picture, the Tower of the Kotobia Mosque, created by Winston Churchill during World War II, sold for an incredible $11.5 million, proving that the works can in fact increase in value and fetch far higher prices in the future. Fortune. According to a 2020 Forbes article, Angelina Jolie is regarded as one of the most attractive women in the world and the second highest paid actress globally. The Muse earned an estimated $35.5 million this year, with her most significant salary coming from her appearance in the 2021 Marvel-produced film, The Eternals. However, Jolie is accustomed to earning this kind of money because she has maintained her fame for a long time. According to some accounts, she earned nearly $120 million from her concerts alone between 2001 and 2011. Let's examine a few instances of her income. The first Lara Croft movie brought in $7 million. The second brought in $12 million. The renowned action movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith brought in $10 million. The Wanted brought in $15 million. The Tourist brought in $19 million. And Salt brought in $20 million. Not to mention the fortune that the actress has certainly made with Walt Disney Productions, with the 2014 film Maleficent having already grossed $758.5 million worldwide, the most profitable film of Jolie's career. In addition, she has directed movies, including First, They Killed My Father, and voiced characters in animated series like Shark Scare and Kung Fu Panda. The actress has previously earned a respectable salary as a poster girl, appearing in advertisements for fashion labels Louis Vuitton and French fragrance Guerlain. With all the information in this movie, one may suppose that Angelina Jolie, one of the most well-known actresses in Hollywood, has a far higher net worth than the $120 million claimed by certain sources. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, like this video, and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you at the next one.